Hey friends, I hope you are doing great. And today we are going to make a basic calculator in C language just by using switch case as I showed in my previous video switch case. So we'll use switch case and make a basic calculator. So let's get started. Okay, just save a file with extension .c and include header files stdio and our main function. And here in the first thing we need to do is just give the instructions to user. One for add and two for subtraction and 3 for multiplication and 4 for division. Okay, and after that we can just say it here, enter your choice. You can just write it in another printf if you want, but that's okay. And scan that value %d comma ampersand, that address of, let's say, C, and C doesn't exist, and C. Okay, here we have C now, and now we need to, okay, let's add another thing here, that is 5 to exit. Okay, that's all. And now we can use switch case, and switch case just C as the to check, and it will compare C with case 1. Okay, 1, and in case 1 we have addition, and we can ask for that here. Okay, printf enter two numbers. Okay, enter two numbers and scan those numbers. Let's say A and B, and we can just print that like result is equal to percent. Okay, let's say F because it can be a fractional value. Okay, and we can say A plus B. You can store it in another value, another variable, like C is equal to A plus B. Then you can use C here, but I am just directly writing the expression here, and we need a break here, and our A and B doesn't exist, so you can just declare it here, int A, int, not int, float A comma B. So that's it for addition. And as I mentioned in my previous video that no curly braces needed here, but if you want you can put that curly brace around this case. But let's go to case 2 and let's just copy it, Control C and V. Oops, where are you going? Let's use the shortcuts. Okay, and this one. Okay, now it looks good. Case 2, case 3, and every time we need that a and b, that's okay. And we need to change this one. This is for subtraction, so a minus b and a into b. And one more case. Okay, and here we need division, and that's all. We need a default here, FAULT, I guess. Yeah, default. Here we can say printf wrong choice, and we need to change it. And there must be another case, if you remember that exit, that is case 5, and we can just say, so in that case 5 just write printf terminated. That's all, you don't need to do anything else here. Okay, we need a break, obviously. Break, and okay, let's run it once, then we'll check something else. Okay, we can't declare those a and b every time, we just need to declare it once. Okay, so that's it. Let's compile it. Okay, no more errors. Let's clear it up, and we can run it just by a dot out. Okay, one to add, let's say 1, 10 and 20, and the result is 30. That's okay, but the thing is, if we want to rotate it, like I want to again do a subtraction or multiplication, I need to run it again, but I want it to rotate until I don't press 5. Okay, 5 is for exit. So what you can do is just put your whole switch case, that is up to here, inside a, okay, I put a curly braces around it, hope you noticed that. So this one is here and the starting is here. This is for our do while loop. Okay, let's write a do here. This is how do while loop works. Do and the while is here, and inside that while, okay, it is just a while and a semicolon. Inside that while we'll check, okay, what was the variable c. C is not equal to 5. If c is not 5, then rotate it. If c is 5, then stop it. So that's a simple thing, and it will just rotate it again and again. And one more thing you can do here is, look at this. We are repeating this three lines every time. Okay, instead of repeating it, we can just cut it all and put it here. Okay, and that will just, it will just, it's just not repeating yourself. Okay, that is not a good practice of programming. Just don't just repeat yourself again and again. Like, as we are repeating these 2 and 3 lines every time, I'm just saying don't repeat it. So there is a better way of doing it. We can just omit all of these. Okay, so in our cases we have only printfs. Okay, only printfs and break. So of course it's not going to work here because we need another if here, just to check if c is not equal to 5, because c is 5. If c is 5, then we don't need to ask for two inputs, right? Because user wants to exit, so why would we ask for an input? Okay, inside that if we have this just three lines of code, we will just ask for two numbers, and that's common for all our operations, right? So we can just put it above here. So now it's looks quite clean, I guess, and save it. Okay, okay, compile it, and error is saying that because this is declared inside this if, and if has its own scope, we can't declare it here. We need to declare it before it, because if have its own scope, and after this scope it doesn't recognize this a and b. Okay, save it and compile it. No more errors. And let's say we want to multiplication. We want to do a multiplication, and 10 into 5. Okay, stop. Multiplication. Oops. What a idiot I am. We need to ask it again, right? So we need to put it inside this loop, because after every iteration we need to ask it again and again. Okay, then we can check c, because if it is outside of that loop, c will not change. Okay, c is always 4 or 3 in my case. So we need to put it inside that do while loop. Okay, so sorry for making it confusing. So you can compile it once again, and I guess there is no more errors, logical errors also. And just say okay, let's put 10. So it must say wrong input, but it is saying enter two numbers. Okay, again there is a logical error, as you can see. So 10 is not equal to 5, that's true, and that's why this is a logical error. So 10 c can be, okay, c can be greater than 0, that is 1, and c can be less than 5, that is 4. Okay, c can be 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, now it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, 10. Okay, it's as it says here, wrong choice. Okay, now we can choose again. So let's choose 1. So 1, the 10 into 50, that is 60, and we got our result here 60. And we can choose again, let's say multiplication this time. 10 into 5, and we have 50. So it's working, and let's say 5, and it says terminated, and it is stopped. So that's all. This is my basic calculator. I hope you liked it, and if you see, this is not that bad, just a few lines of code and a simple switch case, and everything is inside this do while loop. Hope you got it. If you have any question, just comment down below. See you in the next video.